Hey YouTube, we're back with you guessed it, another YouTube video. And this is the Christian Corner. This is some thoughts about my artwork. This is some thoughts about my journey with Christ. And so today I want to talk about the architect. And so what I love about the architect, which is my new kind of series that I'm doing. So this is kind of like the architect. This is what I call an architect because it's a lot of boxes, squares, very geocentric. I mean, maybe not geocentric, but I can't think of the name. Not geocentric. What is it called, y'all? It's a lot of shapes. A lot of shapes. That's what I say. It's a lot of shapes. And so when I think about the architect, it always brings me back to Jesus being a cornerstone. So he is the cornerstone of the foundation. And so whatever we want to build on and it to be proper and righteous, we must always build it on that one cornerstone, which is Jesus Christ. And so when we begin to branch off to decide to do different businesses, do different things that that inspires us, like some people act, some people dance, some people, I mean, it's a range. Like the human race is very beautiful. They have a range of different skills and talents. Like the world is beautiful. I haven't seen the whole world, but from the pictures I've seen, it looks beautiful. Even, you know, over in the Middle East, you know, I mean, Africa, some place in Africa is very beautiful. We got Italy, we got Greece, we got, you know, we can make some stuff. And we can make some stuff beautiful. And so when we decide to use our talents and our arts to build something beautiful, we should always honor God in that respect, because we know that we could not have achieved this without him. And so that's what I always wanted to do. And that was always my prayer, which was to honor God with everything I do. And that is biblical scripture if you are a Christian. And so I have begun to see athletes kind of honor God. I've been beginning to see more people honor God. And it really warms my heart to see that, because they understand that if God was not in me, I literally could not do this. And I enjoy to see the younger generation just really, you know, holding on to God, holding on to his promises. And that is why I decided to reach out to the younger generation, because we cannot leave them out. We literally have to include them in everything we do as far as God, because he's the cornerstone, he's the foundation, so that we can kind of see a change in this violent youth. I don't want to call it an epidemic, but it's beginning to be a bit much, you know. And so I believe it's because we haven't had someone to teach them Christ as as they should know it, or where they could understand it. And so I began to see a lot of things trending on, is it Twitter or Instagram, or we listen but we don't judge. And so, you know, a lot of people are so creative, you know, but I heard that they've perverted that game. And so what game I would like to see happen is teaching the youth that there's another way. You know, there's another way to get what you want. You don't have to continuously sin to get these riches or whatever you desire. You can simply just follow God and he will give you the desires of your heart. That is a Bible scripture. That is a check you can take to the bank. When you follow God, he will give you anything you desire. But you got to do it his way. You know, you got to do it his way and on his time. You do not have to leave God to get what you desire. And so that was something that I needed to know as a child. I would see people and they had all this money, they had all these things, and I'm like, well, if it's working for them, I'm gonna do it too. But I realized it never quite worked for me. You know, I never ever got to the point I wanted to get from leaving God and accepting sin. And so this is just something to, you know, just tell the youth. And now that I've come back to God and followed God, everything that I ever wanted, I pretty much am starting to see manifest. And so, and I'm not stressed about it. I'm not stressed about it. I simply am going to let God do his thing. Like, if God says, step back, I handle it. I'm going to let my daddy handle it. If he say, I got this, I'm going to let him have it. And so we began to see, okay, that's it. So I don't know why I was thinking that, but I'll see y'all later on the next episode of Christian Corner. Oh, did I show? Oh, yeah. So this is my painting that I showed you in the beginning. I did use oil paints, and so I kind of love it. It's a different kind of design for me. I call it the architect design, but I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the oil paints, and I enjoyed just exploring different mediums and avenues of painting. So that is it. I will see you next time. Peace.